This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 17. Ephraim is joined to idols. Let him alone. Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 17, is that I came across this news article today by the New York Post. This was reported 2 days ago, how this past week in Brazil, they put the face and hands onto this idol that they started building in 2019. And so that's why they reported it, because now this is the image that's now up, all right, in that country. And this goes to show you that our people, all right, you so-called Hispanics, and this is who this message is directed to, all right, this goes to show that you are the Israelites, because you are joined to idols, all right? Also, the North American Indians and the Seminole Indians, so-called, all right, Gad and Reuben, you're also joined to idols, all right? And this is why the Lord keeps jacking you tribes up, all right? Wherever you're at, whether it be in Brazil with this pandemic, starving to death, which I got an article right here. Tragic combination. Millions go hungry amid Brazil COVID crisis. All right, 19 million Brazilians have gone hungry during the pandemic. New study finds as food insecurity is also on the rise, right? Okay, not only that, in Central America, the Lord's been sending hurricanes, floods, all right, earthquakes, because you want to keep joining yourselves to idols. And this is a big slap in the face, man, all right? By doing this, you're slapping the Lord in the face by resurrecting this idol. And that's why the judgment is going to be so severe, so harsh in these last days. You know, let me go to back to Hosea chapter 4, verse 17. Ephraim is joined to idols, let him alone. 18. Their drink is sour. They have committed whoredom continually. Right. You committed whoredom. Spiritual whoredom. Okay? Spiritual fornication. Spiritual adultery. By worshiping these false gods and false images. Which we live in 2021. We live in the year of hastening onto the coming of the day of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And what I meant by we live in the year 2021, we live in the information age. All right? You mean to tell me that you can't Google and find out where this image came from? Who started it? Where are the origins of this image? In 2021? You still worshiping idols, Ephraim? That's why you so-called Hispanics and Native Americans, you make up majority of the tribes. That means a lot of the of you so-called Hispanics and Native Americans, you're going to get put to death because you make up majority of the tribes. Her rulers with shame do love, give ye. 19. The wind hath bound her up in her wings, and they shall be ashamed because of their sacrifices. Right, and this is the reason why we were scattered. All right, because of all these idols and abominations, man. All right, and we still and now that we're scattered, we're not even in our homeland. We're not in the Holy Land. You know, right? You would think this would resonate with our people. Nope, still drawing to idols in 2021. That's why the Lord's coming so harsh with this judgment. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 28, verse 1. Woe to the crown of pride, to the drunkards of Ephraim. Right. Does this mean literally drunk? Okay, well, Northern Kingdom loves to drink, but we're talking about spiritual drunkenness, okay? Whose glorious beauty is a fading flower, which are on the head of the fat valleys of them that are overcome with wine, right? Overcome with the lies, okay? This plantation Christianity, this Christianism, that's that wine, okay? These philosophies. And this is how you know the Lord, our people are going to get messed up, because the Lord said in Deuteronomy, all right, and in Exodus, but I'm bringing out Deuteronomy, but the Lord's bringing this to mind when Moses brought the 10 Commandments. Deuteronomy 5:1. And Moses called all Israel and said unto them, Hear, O Israel. All right, so this message is to our people, the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Americans. You make up the majority of the 12 tribes. And of course, you have the Israelite foreigners that are scattered among the nations that look like the other nations. All right, and that's very important too. All right, because Israel was scattered among the nations. So you're going to have Israelites that are going to look like so-called white people, so-called Filipinos, so-called African, okay? So-called Arab. That's very important, We were scattered. And that was going to be a sign that you're going to have Israelites coming to the remembrance of who they were, looking like some of these other nations. And Moses called all Israel and said unto them, Hear, O Israel, the statutes and judgments which I speak in your ears this day, that ye may learn them and keep them and do them. Learn them, keep and do them. Majority of people are not doing that. This is why they're getting jacked up. 2. The Lord our power made a covenant with us in Horeb. 3. The Lord made not this covenant with our fathers, but with us, even us, who are all of us here alive this day. Right. So because Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob didn't get the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay, they didn't get the 2 tablets. They didn't get the 5 books of Moses. All right. This is when after we came out of Egypt. 4. The Lord talked with you face to face in the mount of the mist of the fire. Let me read that one more time. 4. The Lord talked with you face to face in the mount of the mist of the fire. Right. There was a big spaceship, a chariot, pillar of fire. Okay. Over Mount Sinai. 5. I stood between the Lord and you at that time to show you the word of the Lord. For ye were afraid by the reason of the fire and went not up into the mount, saying, right. The people were like, no, Moses, please talk to the Lord. Okay. You were fearful. All right. And that goes to show you that the Lord sets up men. All right. That's a cut for those that want to do their own thing, that don't want to be taught by men. Okay. That want to have an excuse. And that's the thing. Majority of people don't like order. They don't like order. And that's why you're going to get jacked up. The Lord is all about order. That's what priests, when you go into the word priest, it says order of priest. Order. That's the key part right there. Six, I am the Lord thy power, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt from the house of bondage. Right, the Lord delivered us out of Egypt, the children of Israel. And this is what this Bible is written for. by Israelites for Israelites. So all you heathens, all right, Christianism, you can throw that in the garbage, all right, all these denominations, or you 1948ers, this ain't your book. This is our book, okay? 7, thou shalt have no other gods before me. 8, thou shalt not make thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the waters beneath the earth. 9, thou shalt not bow down thyself unto them, nor serve them, for I the Lord thy power am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments. So there you go. Basic, okay? Real simple. Don't make any graven images, and don't bow down thyself to them, because the Lord's a jealous power. Okay? And what are our people doing in 2021? Still making images. This is it. All right? Silly. Ephraim is silly. Okay? That's why the Lord's visiting you with, let me get that, Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. Right? So, and the Lord's been jacking up our people, and our people still ain't getting it. That's why, okay, when Jacob's trouble comes, it's a wrap, man. All right? Wherever you Israelites are at, all right? Esau's gunning for you, all right? And these heathens, okay? And the Lord's going to open up, man, and allow you unbelieving Israelites to get taken down, get chopped down. And you are catching hell. I mean, look what's going on at the border, all right? The detention facilities, all right? You got children getting thrown right into these cages, no parents, by themselves, masked on. The Lord's already jacking up our people, and they still not being mindful of the scourges. They're not being corrected. They're not changing. They're still doing fuck shit like this. Judges 10:11. And the Lord said unto the children of Israel, did not I deliver you from the Egyptians, and from the Amorites, from the children of Ammon, and from the Philistines? 12. The Zidonians also, and the Amalek, and the Amalekites, and the Monites did oppress you, and you cried to me, and I delivered you out of their hand. Right. All right. Every time we went to battle with them before the Assyrian Babylonian captivity, all right, the Lord always delivered us out, all right, from our oppressor. We always got delivered, all right. And then when then the Lord had enough of northern kingdom, all right, he sent the Assyrians in, all right, take us out of the land. But the point is, all right, prior to that, the Lord always was protecting us every time we cried unto him, okay, from our enemies. But what did our people do? 13. Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods, wherefore I will deliver you no more. Right. And we're living in 2021, and you're hastening on to the coming of the day of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. We live in an information age. You're still serving other gods. You're still worshiping Chezi, okay, which that image, all right, goes back to the Ptolemies, all right? But you're still worshiping, all right, that false image, and the Lord never looked like that. The Lord's a so-called black man with white woolly hair. Oh yeah, the Lord's not going to deliver you from judgment, and that's why you're catching hell. And it's only going to get worse. 14. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. Right. So when it gets to a point where all you're hearing is screaming, yelling, and killing on a daily basis, go cry unto this Chezi image, all right? This false image, all right? And see if it will deliver you. And it's not going to, all right? This idol, all right? The Lord willing, the Lord sends a lightning strike on this image and breaks the face and the hand, all right, and destroys it while people are building it, all right, because these people are wicked, man, all right. In 2021, this is what the fuck shit y'all doing. Then that pandemic, all right, be a news flash for you. Hey, we got to start taking these idols down, all right. This is a global pandemic. If you believe the narrative, let's start taking these idols down, right? But nope, rebellious house. Last one, Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel, for the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, no mercy, no knowledge of the Most High power in the land. And there you go. That's a prime example. 2, by swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, all right, spiritual adultery, spiritual fornication, they break out and blood touches blood. 3, therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish with the beasts of the field and with the fowls of heaven. Yea, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken, right? And that's what's happening, all right? You've seen all these animals being beached up or just dying in masses, all right? This pandemic is having you starve to death, all right? It's because the Lord is bringing that judgment. 4, yet let no man strive nor reprove another, for thy people are as they that strive with the priests. Right, and you keep striving with us, all right? You keep going against us, even though we're bringing out the words of the Lord. We're showing you, hey, the reason why we're getting jacked up is because we keep going after these idols, all right? Stop joining yourself to idol, Ephraim, okay? Ephraim represents the northern kingdom. All right, the Ephraim, when you read Ephraim in particular context, it represents the whole northern kingdom. Stop doing that. But no. They want to continue, all right, worshiping idols, not listening to the priests that the Lord set up. 5, therefore shalt thou fall in the day, and the prophet also shall fall with thee in the night, and I will destroy thy mother. 6, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. Right, and there you go. And that's why, hey, a lot of you, the children of our nation, are going to get put to death, all right, because of, all right, of all this. The Lord is going to come after your children because you're rejecting him. You're willingly being ignorant. Everybody should know in 2021, the Lord never looked like this, all right? The Lord never looked like this, and, all right, you're not supposed to be putting up idols and images. And that's the reason why the pain is coming, the judgment is coming. So Lord wants us edifying. Once again, Ephraim is joined to idols. This proves that the northern kingdom are so-called Hispanics and Native Americans. Look what they're doing, all right, fulfilling prophecy, joined to idols. And also this proves why the Lord is going to jack up, all right, you northern kingdom and you southern kingdom, all you tribes, all right, because you want to join to these idols, so you go and get jacked up. All right, the judgment's coming. And with that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Radash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who grew well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep enduring. Keep the faith. As you can see, we're almost out of here. Keep pushing. Keep fighting. Keep studying. Pray without ceasing. The Lord's coming. All right. To the few sisters that are watching, keep studying. Keep praying. Shalom and abad babal. Shalom.